Hey there, John here, and I hope you're doing great. I've got something really interesting to share with you today. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 37 food items you can't get in the coming disaster and may not survive without. So if you've been looking for a review on the 37 food items, then this one is for you. So before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about the product and a little bit about myself. I've actually bought this product. I bought this course and I own it. I I use it. It's very practical, and I'll have to say that it's remarkably good. But before we get started, let me ask you a quick question. Do you know what the 37 critical food items are that you'll need? I mean, if a disaster hits and you're caught without some of these 37 items, could you get a hold of them? Well, that's a question that I had too. And quite frankly, I was searching around trying to figure out uh, the best items to get if there was a food crisis and the best items to get to help my family out. And that's really what the bottom line here is. All you want to do, and all I wanted to do, was to find some kind of a system or some kind of a way to know what are the 37 items that you need to help your family out, or what are the items that your family will need in a crisis situation. Because no one wants to get caught in a disaster situation with no food or water to feed yourself and your family. And the problem is there's so many choices out there. It can be very confusing. I know I had a difficult time with all the books out there and all the websites, and a lot of it had misleading information. A lot of it was contradictory and went against each other. And so, you can search the internet for this information, but again, it's hard to sort through everything and know what is something you truly need and what is something that someone playing doomsday bunkers needs. And you just want something practical for yourself and your family. That's probably where you're at, and that's where I was at. So what do you do? Again, I tried to figure this out for myself. It was very frustrating until I finally got a hold of this ebook, and now I have a plan, and things are a lot more clearer to me. Now, as I said, I bought this, um, and I own it, and it's by a guy named Damian Campbell. And again, this is a real review. Since I do own it, it's not some kind of fake review where someone pretends to buy the ebook or pretends to know about it, but they really don't. They're just trying to sell you something. This is a real review. And so, I had no idea where to start. So I actually spent my own money, bought the book, and I'll have to tell you that it's really good. And what it is a resource guide to help you and your family in an emergency or some kind of disaster situation. And as you know, there are different scenarios and different situations that can take place, from anywhere from a food crisis caused by, um, you know, by some disruption in the supply chain, a terrorist event, a financial collapse, weather, natural disasters. Anything can cause a food crisis, so you need to be prepared. Now, some of the things that are in this course, let's talk about it. So if you look down here, you can see that this course contains a lot of really good information. For example, the top 3 crucial items you need if you're barely making ends meet and deeply in debt. That's what I like about Damien's course is for people that are just everyday people. This isn't for the rich elite folks who already have everything prepared. This is for just everyday people who are trying to figure this stuff out and they want to protect their family. And so if you're barely making ends meet, don't have a lot of money, this doesn't take a lot of money. You can go out and buy one thing at a time, and he tells you how to do that. So that's what I liked about it. Some other items that you get, he'll tell you about the first food item that'll fly off the shelf. Again, the top 3 crucial items you need. So forget the 37. What are just the top 3? If you can't do 37 items, the 3 items you need. Well, he'll tell you that as well. How to practically smell a food riot coming. And then when you eat up all your food, if the disaster continues, What are you going to do to replace it with? So he talks about growing your own food, uh, and how to get some cheap food items that's still healthy, that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Especially if you have kids. He tells you about how to make sure they're getting all their vitamins and everything that they need for nutrition. So again, he covers it all. This is a complete system. It's about as easy as it gets, and it'll save you just a lot of research and tons of time trying to figure this stuff out on your own. So what I recommend you do is, while you're watching this video, is look in the description box below this video. There's a website there, and it's called foodcrisisguide.com. I recommend you go there, click on that link below this video, and check it out. And what you'll find is there'll be a page there that tells you a little bit more about this this product, a little bit more about Damian Campbell and the 37 food items, and it'll just tell you a little bit more about that. And then if you feel good about that, you can click on over to this website you see here, and decide if you would like to purchase this product or not. There's a free video that is at the beginning, and you might want to watch the video if you haven't watched it already. It's very good, very informative. And what I recommend you do is visit the website, take a look at it, and I think you'll find this has a lot of great information for you. So remember to click on the link below this video, go to the website, look at the video, and also if you click on the link, there's some free tips that I'll give you just for visiting my website. All you need to do is sign up, and I'll send those tips to you right away into your inbox. Okay, well that's it for today. Have a great day.